Good morning, everyone. At this time, I'll call the Personnel Committee for February 1, 2021 to order. Before we get started, I'd like to say good morning to Commissioner Coring, joining us from Sunnyside, Florida. So good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Commissioner Hogue.
Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Mel. Good morning, everybody. It's you'll be glad to know that I'm suffering here too. It's cold front has moved in at 66 for today.
Okay, we'll accept that report.
Okay.
All right. Commissioner Franzine just walked in the room, so she's joining us today. And with that, Mel, I will ask you to lead us through your agenda.
Sure. Good morning, Chairman Barrows and Commissioners. Today, our staff update will be enclosed in a closed session, and we do have attending today at 9:15 Diane Ebert. She's an attorney from Quinlivan and Hughes. She'll give us an update on a former employee. That'll include the staff update. The next item on the agenda is personnel actions. You'll see that on the personnel actions, and Commissioner Coring, I think that you were able to open up the attachment I sent to you. We do have a few replacement staffing. We've had 4 promotions out of our sheriff's office, which, you know, this time of year always with some added new positions and people just changing around. You will see that replacement staffing. We're a 911 officer, Amber Brent, accepted the position as the supervisor for the records division. She'll be starting on February 8th. We have 2 correctional officers, which is that will be joining different parts of the organization. One person will be a full-time deputy, and the other person is actually going to our probations team. Really good promotions for those teams coming out of our correctional side of the sheriff's office. So, and then we have an officer that has been out, and we will be replacing that temporarily because of her extended leave of absence. And then this is the time of year that we start gearing up for all the seasonal hiring that we do here at the county to support various efforts, whether it's an intern or if we are filling our seasonal watercraft inspectors. And as you recall, last year I think we hired 65 watercraft inspectors, and we hope this year we'll have at least 24 returning, which I think is a good amount of repeat people coming back to join us as inspectors. Big program for the county. And then under hires, let me see here, we did already backfill one of our correctional officers with a gentleman by the name of Nicholas Pearson. He actually starts on the 15th. And then you'll see the promotions of Jason Bai, going to the sheriff's office as a deputy, and then Amber Brent replacing Maggie Dumond as the supervisor. So those are our personnel actions for this morning. So any questions for me?
So we only have, was it 4 for boat inspectors?
Yeah, that is.
Watercraft inspectors.
Yep.
So that's just the ones that we hope are returning, and then these are 4 more on top of that, trying to get to that.
Yeah, with the 4 recreational assistants is specifically for the sheriff's office. So they're the 4 part-time people that go out with our, that are under Brad Thiesing. He's our sergeant for boat and water for the sheriff's office. So we hire 4 seasonal people just to help with that, going out with the deputy when they're out on the water.
Okay, so just for clarification.
Sure.
Right underneath that, it says Department Land Services. So that's what's confusing to me.
Yeah, so right above that, Commissioner Barrows, it's, we have watercraft inspectors, that's for the Land Services Department.
Okay.
And then right above that is seasonal recreational assistants. There's 4 of them that we hire, and that's for the sheriff's office.
Okay, so under the watercraft inspectors, under Land Services, that's just acknowledging the process that
Correct.
we're going to be going through? Okay,
That is correct.
all right.
Yeah.
Any other questions from any other commissioners?
Nothing from me, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. And with that, I think that concludes everything except our closed session.
That
I
is-
see Diane is
She's,
waiting.
Okay,
So do we want to start early with that
you
then?
can do that.
So I would look for a motion to recess and go into closed session.
So moved.
Commissioner Hoag makes a motion. Commissioner Franzine seconds that motion. Darcy, would you call the roll call, please?
Commissioner Hoag,
Aye.
Commissioner Coring,
Aye.
Commissioner Franzine. Commissioner Barrows.
Chair votes aye. We will now recess to closed session. For the purposes of, or pursuant to Minnesota Statute Chapter 13D and Minnesota Statute 13D, period 05, subdivision 2A4, and litigation strategy pending 299A. I think that covers it. Give Darcy a few minutes to get us reconnected.